Some new keyboards have arrived here at GametechUK in the shape of the Keychron V6 Max, that's a full-size wireless mechanical keyboard, and the Keychron Q1HE, that's a 75% wireless magnetic switch keyboard. The V6 Max has a full-size layout including a number pad, dual compatibility with Mac and Windows, a web configurator, this is based on open source software, a 1000Hz polling rate, screw-in stabilizer, 22 light effects and sound absorbing foam. The Q1 is a step up on traditional mechanical keyboards. It's got Hall effect sensors and magnetic switches. It's a 75% layout, so there's no number pad. Double gasket design, works on Mac and Windows. The same web open source configurator, a 1000Hz polling rate. You can pair up to 3 devices, screw-in stabilizer, and 22 light effects. Inside the V6 Max, you get the general user instructions, you get the key puller, and you get some extra keys for you to customize it, depending if you're using it on Windows or Mac. The V6 has a very unique look to it. You've got the black outer casing and the light blue and dark blue keys with that really striking red escape key. You've also got a media dial on there as well. It looks really nice. On the back of the V6 you've got a storage slot for your 2.4 GHz wireless USB adapter. At the other end of the keyboard there's a USB-C socket, there's a slider to change between Windows, Android or Mac, and another slider to change between 2.4 GHz wireless, USB plugged in or Bluetooth. Inside the Q1HE there's a similar set of accessories including the key puller and extra keys if you want to change it up if you're using it on Mac. I really like the look of the Q1. It has a retro feel to it. It's not very often you find white keys now, but in the black casing, surrounded with the black keys and that very striking red escape key, I think this looks fantastic. Be warned, the unit is extremely heavy, way more heavy than you would ever expect. I think I've got a soft spot for the Q1 and its sort of retro design because it looks just like the Toshiba HX10 keyboard from the 80s, almost the same style exactly. Both the keyboards have self-facing RGB lighting, meaning from the user's point of view, you get the best view of all those lovely colours. Both of the keyboards feel really nice and they're not too noisy. They're not like the more traditional sort of mechanical keyboards. Unlike my bird, who's very noisy in this video and likes to get in all the action.
Hello.
The software seems really good and you don't have to download it. It's all done through the Keychron website. You've got different modes for your keyboard, default, gaming, or you can set it up as a gamepad. The keys have an actuation distance, which is really good. It just means that it's not just a on and off switch of the keyboard. If you're playing a game, for example, this is a gaming keyboard, you can have a key that only needs to be pressed so far in an analog fashion. You can also set that distance as well from 2mm down to 0.2 or all the way up to 3.8, giving you total control of the keys. You can remap different keys to do different things. That's where the new keys come in as well. You can change the backlight options from here. I like number 7, which is a moving chevron. You can change the brightness and the speed of rotation of the different light displays as well. You can also set up macros if that's something you need to do. This is where you'll check your firmware. My unit comes with the latest firmware already installed. Now, I'll be honest, before I received these keyboards, I'd never heard of Keychron, so I had to look through their website, and it really does look like they know a thing or two about keyboards, switches, palm rests, and mice as well, so I think we're in safe hands here. Also, you can really nerd out on some of the switches you can buy, the different keys you can buy. It's actually quite a rabbit hole. That rabbit hole continues when you start to look at keycaps, and you don't really think about your keyboard, but the more options they give you, the more you could put together a really cool, unique keyboard. So how much is the Q1HE? That's the 75% gaming keyboard. Looks like on the website it's $232.99. There's various different options, like you can have ABS keycap, PBT keycap, obviously the UK ISO. This one comes with Nebula linear switches, and like I say, it's $232.99. The V6 Max comes in at a more reasonable $123.99, which isn't too expensive for a full-size mechanical keyboard. Comes with Jupiter Red keys, or my version did, or you can choose Jupiter Brown or Jupiter Banana, and obviously the UK ISO. So yeah, $123.99. It's actually surprised me how interesting these keyboards actually are, and the more you look through the website, the amount of work it goes into to making a sort of specialist keyboard. And I suppose that's what, particularly the Q1HE, you know, it's a specialist keyboard. But there's a lot of standard keyboards on here as well, so even if these don't take your fancy, have a look through the website, there might be something that grabs your eye. So a massive thank you to Keychron for opening my eyes to more than just a keyboard, something you can customize and actually have a bit of interest in. I'm really looking forward to using the Q1HE in particular. Love that retro feel and the fact it feels and looks like the MSX. But yeah, some really interesting stuff here. So a massive thank you to them for sending me these items here to review on the channel. I'll put the link to their website in the description. Thank you very much for watching my video, and I will see you in the next one.